My dad blocked our calls for 2 days because his new girlfriend said family is a distraction. That was the moment I realized we were being replaced. I'm Sarah. 7 years ago, we lost Mom. Dad was never the same. Quiet house, dim TV glow, empty chair at the dinner table. My brother, Mike, and I called him every day. Weekend cookouts, FaceTime with the kids, birthdays, holidays, he was never alone for long. Then he met Irene. Suddenly, Dad shaved again, wore cologne, joked like it was 1998. We were happy for him, at first. But months went by and he never introduced her. She'll see our circus and bolt, he joked. We laughed, but it stung. We rented a big cabin upstate for New Year's, 2 families, 4 kids, enough snacks to survive a blizzard. Dad texted, "We'll be there by 6. 6 became 10. The door finally opened and walked Dad, Irene, plus her adult daughter, son-in-law, and a toddler. No heads up. We scrambled extra plates, extra chairs. They brought salads, fruit, deli trays. It was fine. Polite. Civil, too civil. Next morning, the kids exploded downstairs. Wrapping paper, shrieks, chaos. A door flew open. Irene's daughter snapped. "Could you not scream? You woke the baby." We apologized. The tone still cut. Dad looked small in the kitchen, like a kid caught between 2 teachers. By noon, Dad pulled us aside. "I'm driving them back. She's not feeling well." He hugged the grandkids and left. He didn't come back. After the holidays, every plan we made with Dad got bumped. For a migraine, a last-minute matinee, a grandchild with a cold. Always Irene's orbit. We tried visiting. Dad texted, "Let's postpone. Irene's granddaughter is here. She can't catch anything." Our kids had just recovered, but apparently only ours were contagious. Then, one weekend, Dad vanished. No answer for 24 hours. Straight to voicemail. Mike and I panicked. I drove to Dad's apartment. He opened the door in slippers, surprised, phone in hand. "What's with the face? Who died?" "Dad, we've been calling since last night." He frowned, tapped his phone. Huh. Silent mode. Must have pressed something. Over his shoulder, Irene's expression flickered, tight, controlled. My stomach dropped. That wasn't an accident. Inside, something else was off. Mom's portrait gone. Our family photos with the kids pushed to the back of a cabinet. Front row, Irene's daughter and her toddler. While Dad made tea, I pulled our pictures forward, lined them up beside Irene's family. Irene walked in, glanced at the shelf, and her lip curled. We sipped tea. Dad stepped outside to smoke. Irene leaned in, voice low, maybe stop suffocating him. If he isn't calling, it's because he doesn't want to. I smiled without warmth. I'll decide when I see my father. I won't be asking your permission. She smirked and walked away. Driving home, my hands shook on the wheel. The cheerful Christmas lights on the block felt cruel. Inside, it was winter. I was so focused on proving something was wrong that I didn't realize my own life was about to blow up in my face, which is exactly how YouTube works. A video blows up and then disappears from your feed if you're not subscribed. Hit subscribe and the bell so you don't miss what we uncovered next. At home, I told my husband everything. Then I called Mike. We can't confront Dad head on. He'll think we're jealous. We remembered something Dad did after Mom died. He'd put the apartment in a living trust for the grandkids. Equal shares, airtight. Did Irene know? If she thought there was a condo at the end of this, she'd be sorely disappointed. But Dad's heart? That was the part that scared us. For weeks, Irene curated Dad's schedule. Theater tickets, babysitting, emergencies, church brunches. Family always second. Then a neighbor texted me, "Your dad okay?" He was alone on the curb, looked dizzy. Irene's daughter drove off with the baby. I rushed over. Dad sat on the stoop, pale. They needed the car. "I'll Uber later," he said. His voice sounded practiced. "Dad," I said gently, "we love seeing you. The kids miss you." He stared at the streetlights, eyes glassy. "She says the noise stresses me out." Or she doesn't want competition, I thought. I took a breath. "I need to tell you something about the apartment." We went upstairs. I opened the file box, pulled the trust paperwork. "You set this up years ago, for the grandkids, in case anything happened." He took the folder, hands trembling. "I forgot." He hadn't. He'd been made to forget. The door clicked. Irene stood there with grocery bags. She saw the papers and froze. "What's that?" Dad straightened. "It's the trust." A moment of silence, heavy as lead. Irene set the bags down slowly. Her tone flattened. "So the apartment isn't yours?" She glanced at the photos on the shelf, ours, now front and center. Dad swallowed. "It's for the kids. That's what your faith calls legacy." Irene's jaw tightened. "I won't live in a museum." Dad looked at me, then at Mom's empty wall. "Maybe it's time to bring her back." He pointed to the spot where the portrait once hung. Irene exhaled through her nose, gathered her purse, and said evenly, "I need air." The door closed. For the first time in months, the apartment felt like Dad's again. He sank into the chair and cried, not from losing a woman, but from almost losing his family. "I thought starting over meant starting from scratch," he whispered. I held his hand. Starting over means adding, not erasing. Was I wrong to confront him with the trust? Should I have stayed out of it? What would you do in my shoes? Be honest in the comments, and if this hit home, like the video and subscribe. Your stories help more families than you know.